Back in September, I decided to revisit Cones, a parody I wrote in 2019 for my show Power Pop in New York. And I wrote it to be performed live with visual references behind me, so now I needed to figure out how I would turn it into a video. Would I play every character? Should I do it in black and white? How do I reference two very different media simultaneously? Yada, yada, yada. So I ruminated and we got to work.
Okay.
Great lighting.
All right, I just need your opinion on which thing to use. But anyway, when I was in Florida last week, I found this silk at a vintage antique store. So what would you think about that for Winifred's cape?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, you like that? Good.
I'm not very picky.
All right. Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be exactly the same. I like it being homemade, you know?
I like that too, and I like that this already has kind of a pre-crinkle feel.
Yeah, it'll age it a little bit.
Yes, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then here's this store-bought cheap velvet coat that I think we can embellish to be Winifred. All right, so choices are, this is kind of a chartreuse lime satin, and there's its counterpart that comes in purple that we could use for your center panel.
Right here with the crisscross
Hey,
stitch.
and look what I found in my stash. I can do the crisscross with this.
Perfect.
All right. Now this is not the fabric. This is wool. We're not going to use that, but it would give you. So what do you think? These three color combos. It'd be like that. You're in the crisscrossy.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Boom, boom, boom. And so I'm thinking I'll make this her skirt.
Mary skirt.
Mary skirt. And then
I love this.
And then we can kind of,
because it's heavy.
Yeah, and we can kind of rough it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I love it. What is this, a curtain?
It's a curtain. I mean, total polyester curtain.
How much was it?
Oh, $4.
Perfect.
$4. And that's double what it used to be. Prices have gone up. All right. Then for her blouse, all right, this I found at
perfect.
Goodwill. And see how the neck, we can dye this, and the neck, it'll even kind of stretch out.
Yeah.
So it's a true peasant. Love this for Mary.
Burnt orange.
Yeah, is that what you want? Burnt orange? Okay, I can do that. And you can order great colors online, but we don't have time.
Yeah, we have 5 days
to make this happen. This can be Mary's cape, which
is very similar to the green.
Yes, it's very much its counterpart. Yes, absolutely. Same texture, same ability to flap in the wind when she flies on her broom. What do you think about making this her collar?
I love it.
I really like it. It adds texture.
Mm-hmm. This is very similar to the fabric that she has, too. Not necessarily on her cape, but her skirt. This is good. But
she has a variety of textures and a variety of different shades of red on.
That are like worn.
Yeah, they're like brick. It's kind of a brick red or a persimmon.
This is perfect. And you owned this? We
Somebody,
already had this?
So, yeah, I think maybe Norma, my sister-in-law, gave me this as a hand-me-down from, a project she had left over. So this is great. Yeah, free's really great. So this was free. Anyway, see how I think it's going to be okay together.
Mm-hmm.
Those different shades of red.
And then this being burnt orange.
Right.
And then some kind of top over it. Yeah.
All right, so you think that's okay for Mary?
I love it. I think it's going perfect.
Yes, and I'm going to try in just a few minutes to dye this wine color.
And it's olive now, so...
Yeah. I think it'll take a wine color just great.
It's not the end of the world. The texture of this is so accurate that I'm okay with it being a little darker than it needs to be, because the only other option is
brown chicken,
brown chicken, brown cow. Because we can dye this, but it is great because it has the finger slits on it. But the problem is that the netting is really consistent, and Sarah's is very worn. And like this. And it's kind of spiderwebby.
This is my favorite, so I hope this works.
Yeah.
All right. After several tries, I was thinking this is her skirt.
And you made this years ago.
What do you think about me cutting off the bottom of this skirt just to use the fabric and make it something else. Now, so would you prefer this to be her cape part of her costume or the skirt part of her costume? Or would you rather use this as the skirt part? My concern is that if we use this as cape, then it's not going to match the same texture as the other two sisters.
It's heavier too.
This is a tablecloth from Goodwill.
How much was it?
Oh, $4. Something like
I
that.
really...
But I love this.
Let's do this because even if this is the different fabric than those on the cape, Sarah's kind of like the more glamorous, kind of sexy one, so the satin doesn't bother me because that's kind of who she is. This will flow just like those. This is so heavy.
I think so, but okay. I just saw this. It's kind of bugging me. This is so ultra shiny compared to the other two that maybe. How about if I use the wrong side for her cape, and then I could use like the shiny for the hood part just to make it interesting.
Yes, with the hood. Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. Yeah, and see.
We love a jewel tone.
We have a green sister, a purple sister, and
three sisters,
and a brick red sister. And I'm thinking this would be great for that middle panel. What would you think about this? I found this curtain at Goodwill yesterday too.
It's very pretty.
I love this. This is as cheap a fabric as you can get, but it is frothy and feminine and polyester. The best news.
And she has like a tan olive green in her skirt that people don't really see.
It's just a sliver of it. So
like
okay, what would you think? We use this burgundy lace as your middle panel. What would you think about those together?
I really like that. And then with the this purple top.
Yes, imagine this purple.
Imagine.
Or wine.
And then a corset, which we yet to have. The corset's the final thing here. Yeah. I love that.
You think this is
okay?
Yes,
I love all the textures.
Okay. We just pieced this together in the last 48 hours between Goodwill and Hobby Lobby and what we already have.
Yeah.
And I think it'll work. Now I just have to sew straight through. There'll be no meals for my family this week, but I'll be in heaven.
This is so fun to do. It's the best part.
It is.
Is coming up with the ideas and the costumes. The worst part is doing it all. Because we're just doing it ourselves.
Well, and things that don't go right, and you have to, and then you're just furious, and you have to start over and go to plan B, C, D, whatever. But.
And I'm having to set up all the other things. We still need to rehearse. I have to teach the choreo. That will all be in this, and it's pretty simple. But then I have to do the test shot for the green screen. I need to find a zombie and a vampire. I need a zombie by Friday. I need somebody to be Billy Butcherson by Friday.
But what about Billy's costume?
That I'll just order.
Oh, you just take basic things and distress it to death. I know how to do that. It's really fun.
And I can make a fake coffin. Whoever it is, to come up out of. Because I'll just use the cardboard that I don't use and just put some leaves around it.
Yeah.
See that.
And work full time this week and do all this stuff.
Well, I'm getting concerned.
All right, I just need to chop.
Okay, and break.
So far, so good. I think it'll turn out burnt orange, don't you?
Yeah, that looks really good.
Okay.
What do you think, Gil?
She likes it.
That is perfect.
I'm real pleased with that. Tangerine.
Yay.
So see, that's gone right.
Everything else has not. Thank you. It looks so good.
All right, good.
Yay. I'm going to go cut out some tombstones.
Coming in, it can be also communication, and it can also mean that, hey, it's what she was going earlier for you.
Okay, something else that takes a lot of time is finding patterns for all these things. Well, the patterns I'm finding call for 5 yards, and I don't have that. So I could do either the high collar for Winifred or I could do this plain and simple one. She wants us to go to bed.